Just here hanging out with my friends. The demon hunter and the demon. Tiefling.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Who is she? Oh my god, there's fire. This does not look good.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
What's going on, Will? Who is this voluptuous lady who has horns? And came out of the ground in a burst of fire? It's a demon. It's some kind of devil. Who in the hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Will, are you alright?
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Well, she's got a point there. You do have some kind of infernal machine for a heart, Karlak. Oh, I've got to have a good think about this. This lady seems as dangerous as Raphael, perhaps. Well, yes, that's a good one. Don't lay a finger on Karlak. I think we're gonna have to do that. I am interested to know what is she here for, but first comes first, we have to defend our own. You're not laying a finger on Karlak, demon.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Will! Oh my goodness! Will, you have horns.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Me?
Oh, and Will, don't forget,
Our pact still stands.
ta-ta.
Oh my goodness. Will, are you okay? Oh, you're just casually having a drink now, are you? No offense, Karlak, but
Moving ahead.
I need to check on Will first. You're taking this really well. Those are some mighty big horns on your head now. You look like a demon.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Oh, you're lucky. You warned me about Raphael. Yes, he did. Look, he is a bit dishonest with us. He's doing exactly what he warned us against. But I don't want to... he's my friend. I'm not going to be too harsh. Turned into a devil. It's not appropriate punishment. I think this is the most appropriate response. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
See, this is a lot to take in at once. What are the terms of your pact, Will?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I see. You're... Seems a little bit hypocritical, Will.
Well met.
So how does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Oh, you probably don't want to see your reflection. I guess this is probably the most appropriate. Oh no, I thought that said friend. It says fiend. You're not a fiend. Okay, we're gonna say this. I see the Blade of Frontiers. No more and no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Well, I'm glad you're so confident about this. Isn't there any way you could get out of the pact?
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Well, I could say why obey her, but I think that there's definitely worse things a demon could do. There could be a loophole in the contract somewhere that could let you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
That is also true. We can beat her, Will, if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
I do see more, but I'm also still a little taken aback. That you were hiding this all this time.
Well met.
It's a little bit of a red flag, Will. No, it's a little bit strange to invite someone to help us, and we're demons chasing us, and Turns out you're best buddies with a demon. God, it seems like they're just demons everywhere at the moment. Even Karlak, everyone thought she was a demon. She's kind of like not a demon, but anyway, I like your night outfit, Karlak. I just noticed it's similar to your daytime, but just anyway. I'll just shut my mouth and how are you? I guess that was also a meeting that had an effect on you, since she spoke about, oh no, you're just having some dance time. Where the hell's my dog going? Didn't even know you could go up there. Anyway, Karlak, let's hear it.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Well, that's the team. That's the inspiration Bubalyon gives everyone. I inspire them all to go above and beyond and help people. He is a good man, though. Bubalyon's the best of us, but he could be the second best.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
That's right, you gotta give people a chance. Don't judge a book by its cover, just because someone has horns and a tail. Jeez, I just realized 3 members of our party now have horns and tails. Don't ask me who the third one is. It's Karlak and Willen, a secret member of the team.
Copper for your thoughts?
So you and Mazora seem to know each other. Seems like she was the one that was sending Will after you. What's going on?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mazora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mazora was delighted.
Oh, I see. So this all goes back to Zariel. See why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
I can relate to that. Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Well, let's change the subject. Thank you for sharing that. In fact, that's all we have to say. See if anyone else has any contribution to what just happened. We just had a devil in our camp.
Huh. So that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
Oh, you didn't even notice the devil because you were looking at Bubalyon the whole time, hey? I don't know if this is the right time, but is there anything new we can talk about?
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring, Shadowheart?
It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all.
Oh well, that is true. It is a blessing to have Bubalyon around. Let's talk about what's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due.
Yes, I've heard that
You
before.
and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Yes, thank you, Shadowheart. So you actually can get up here. Does it actually lead anywhere? Does not look like it. Asterion, do you have any comments on the demon situation?
My favorite traveling companion.
Seems like that's a no. Doesn't seem like anyone has anything to say.
Speak.
Well, I would have thought that this would be kind of a big deal, having a devil in the camp. Well, on that note, it's see if we can get through a night of sleep without anyone coming and doing anything crazy in the camp. Good night, everyone.
Hey, soldier. You aren't asleep, are you?
Oh, well, I'm not now.
I'm buzzing, honestly. I couldn't wait to talk to you.
Me?
Isn't it mad?
How good life is.
I guess so, yes. Life is quite good. You're looking... Got quite a nice figure, don't you, Kyle? Like, you're looking very nice today. Kind of makes me think that I know what you mean about life being good. It's all I can think about when I look at you.
Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
What? What did you just say? I didn't... Even Shadowheart didn't say anything like that to me before. What should I choose here? I mean, we do need to find a solution to the infernal engine. You know what? Bubalyon has a lot of stamina. I can take some fire. Don't ask me why, but I actually resist fire a little bit. Something with my heritage. You know, not it's because I'm a human, I can resist fire. Just go on. Hop on if you really want to.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you.
Oh, you really are teasing me. Bubalyon hasn't been ridden before. I mean, I'm oversharing right now. I'm telling you too much. Look, fire doesn't frighten me. I kind of, oh, magic. Oh, a kiss. Oh, these are so many options here. Oh goodness, I don't know what to do. Well, I guess I did mention it before. I'm a human and I have a resistance to fire. Doesn't but then I don't think she's gonna do it if I choose this. But if I choose this one, I might get. What if it was just one little kiss, Karlek? That would be okay, right?
I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed.
Oh, I should have picked the other one. Oh, I've still got the option. This is good. The flames get worse when you're excited, right? What if we were to cool you down?
Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears.
Maybe I can't touch you, but I could tell you what I'd like to do with you. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Could hold hands, yes?
I like the sound of that. My turn.
Okay. Wait. What? Oh? What is that like?
And that's a promise.
Oh.
On that note, I better head back to my bunk. You might not be able to touch me, but you've given me a lot to think about.
Bubalyon didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I'm sure there must be ways to put the fire out, even temporarily. In fact, there could be ways already. I've got a couple of ideas that I'm willing to try. Oh, how exciting. I mean, to help her, to help a friend. Bubalyon's a holy paladin.